Think I hit the jackpot. Hey, good morning, and good morning. Today is another, as usual, super busy day, but I'm doing something a little different today. I'm going to change the oil and do some repairs to my tractor. So I've been working this poor thing to the bone, and I did something very stupid. Instead of getting the correct oil and just going ahead and doing things the right way and not the other way, I decided I'm gonna just get whatever oil I got. Can't be no big difference. And this bad fella started to smoke. So I had to go and get the real oil. Actually, I'm wobbling around. So I had to go and get the real oil. Having a bit of a leak in here with the at the gearbox here, or the gear shifter or stick, whatever the hell. But basically, I'm realizing I'm getting a little leak in here. At some point, I'm gonna try to change this out completely, but it's starting to leak a little bit right here. So I'm gonna start first by seeing if this stuff here works. I've used it for other things in my cars and stuff in the past, and I've never had no problems or nothing bad to say about it. So I'm hoping that the same Lucas brand stuff will work for this. Also, I don't know how long the guy had this tractor out in the sun, and I really should have probably done this from the jump, but I'm noticing some squeaky sounds and things. So I'm gonna go ahead and oil up all the joints. So I'm gonna change the oil. Got the new filter, got my tools ready. Got an old rug from one of the neighbors that he didn't want, so that's my little work rug that I use to roll the tractor over and do little things to it. So let's see, let's get into this here. I'm gonna use these two buckets here to catch the oil, but I'm gonna go out in a gander and say this is my oil plug, just with basic common sense, I believe. Oh, actually, nope. That's actually gear. That's smells like that's hydraulic fluid. So I gotta tighten that up. Actually, I'm gonna check that out. Okay, so at first I thought that was it. There's a little plug here. And I just went on and assumed that was it. However, after doing some looking around, I realized that that's actually the hydraulic fuel drain. I guess I should have been smart enough just to follow that it's actually going into there. So, where would the drain point be? I'd reckon it'd be right under her. So this is where all the oil is coming in. All right, to see if I'm right. All right. Let's see. Where's my old tools? Let's see again. Socket wrench. Get my big boy out. You know what? I'm not for certain. Let me just bring them all over. It's a 3/4 inch. There we go. So that fits. That's 3/4. Or for your millimeter people out there, that would be a 19 millimeter, which is the same. So 19 millimeter or 3/4 inch, depending on where you're at in Canada or where the hell. There's one. Well, there's one here. There's one there. I'm assuming that I see the curve in there, the both. So I know I'm gonna have to do them both. But I'm gonna start with this one here. and see what it gets me. Oh, that was easy. Let's see. I just hope I don't get a crap of oil in my face or nothing. Let's see what we got here. What's behind door number 1? Woo. Okay. Ooh. Hey. I think I hit the jackpot. Now let's just hope that this bucket is enough to hold it. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to get this other one ready. Yep. See what we can do here. If I can get this switched. Come on, be nice. Be nice. Ooh, look at that. That boy got skills. Until I drop it, of course. All right, I'm gonna let that go ahead and drain out. And I guess get to the next step. Okay. There she goes. That wasn't bad at all. Alright, I see oil getting up here on the bar, which is causing it to go wrong direction. But don't do what I did. Just go get the right oil. I'm about to mess up a completely good tractor because I chose to be a little lazy. And of all things to be lazy about, would not be the one. So, slap myself for that one, I guess. Bear, what are you chasing? Now, let me get this one out of the way. Go get this one into the oil can. Got that disposed of. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a go at pulling off this other one. Okay, where are we at with this? That's that one. Let that go ahead and keep drip dry. Drip dry. I'm gonna let that go ahead and keep dripping while I open up the second one. All right, here we go again. There we go, black gold, number 2. And I don't mean poo. All right, let's let that drain. These are the 2 screw plugs. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean those bad fellas off. But what I wanna do in the future is, I think is replace these plugs with the same thing I did in the truck. In the truck, I changed out the oil plugs and I put in magnetic ones. So when I change the oil every time on that one now, any little metal shavings, any little bits of metal, they'll get attracted to and be magnetized to the screws. When I'm pulling it all down to the bottom of the pan, kind of keep it there and in a sense help prevent any metal from kind of running through your motor or through your system. And those are pretty good, but I'm going to definitely change these out to that. Those are pretty clean and ready to go. That looks like it's been draining for a bit. Almost ready. I'm going to make my way around to the oil filter. Get this bad fella here off. Get a bucket under it because I'm sure it's got something in it. I know it's going to drip down, so I'm going to get that off and get my replacements in. Get on it, buddy. There we go. This makes it so much easier. Now I can actually unscrew by hand. But I guess I probably should get the bucket over here. Yep, there we go, a little spillage. I don't know what the hell a little spillage means, but all right, got that off. I'm gonna switch that bad fella with this here bad fella. But first, I gotta put a little oil around the rim. I'm gonna pour a little bit on the inside just to kind of prime it a little bit. Not too much because obviously I'm gonna have to turn it on an angle to put it back on. So I don't want to pour oil all out the place. So I'm gonna put just enough inside here just to ensure I get something in there so it's not getting a dry start. And like I said, oil up the seal, put a little bit around the rim so we're getting a good connection. At least that's what the professionals tell me. Anyway, cut it out. So just gonna simply stick the finger in there and a little oil in there. Not to complain. All right, let me try to pour a little bit inside of here. Not the sexiest job ever, but you get the gist. Clean that off a bit. And got oil inside. Got it all around the rim. Now let's go put it back on. Alrighty. Get all this out of here. Get it ready. A lot of these things, I swear, I dread them before I start doing it. And I think I just try to work myself up. And a lot of these projects are really easy once you get into it. But it's just about the mental state. Okay, let's go. Let's get that on there. Let's give it a little bit of a couple turns here. Tighten it up with the strap just a bit. I don't want to over tighten it. Definitely don't want to over tighten it. There we go. I'll check to see how tight that is. and if that's good enough after I get the oil put in it. Okay, got the oil filter, the new one put in, or put on. And I'm gonna clean up a little bit of this mess under here. Let's return these plugs. Okay, let's give that a little bit of a tighten. Let's torque that on a little bit. There we go. All right, now it's time to add the oil. Double check everything. That's nice and tight. All right, so I guess next is gonna be cleaning all these here little gaskets or whatever the hell they're called out. So I'm gonna go around and clean all these out. I'm gonna oil them up. Make sure that I have just everything running properly. And these are all things I haven't done since I've since I've gotten this piece of equipment. So I think I need to just double check, make sure everything's in decent working order. So yeah, I'm gonna go around and find as many of those plugs as I can find. I know there are all kinds of places hidden. This is all new to me again. So when I do find them, I'm gonna clean them all up and start pumping some grease into all of these bad fellas. That one looks kind of weird. I wonder if they're different sizes. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna get into right this second. All right, let's see. Probably should get this out of the sun too. Feels like, or not. Maybe it might do something good and warm it up or get it nice and loose. So one of my neighbors, I didn't know what to get truthfully, and one of my neighbors told me to make sure I got moly grease. I'm gonna go ahead and make a go at it, see what happens. Okay, here we go again. What do we have here? What's the problem here? Yeah, if you've noticed, I have a 14-ounce tube and a 3-ounce grease gun. I picked it up based off of price. Freaking idiot. All right, back to the store I go. So while I'm, you know what, I'm gonna get some other stuff done. I guess since I can't do that right yet, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the hydraulic system and try to work on this little leak. I think first thing I'm gonna do is, I don't know how much you can see or how clear this is coming out, but I'm gonna clean this nasty mess up first. Try to clean all this hydraulic fluid and oil and stuff that's been leaking. Try to clean up these cables a bit more real quick before I add the Lucas. See where everything is at, make sure everything's nice and tight. And then I will go ahead and add the Lucas to it. All right. I'm back. Had to run to the store. I did finish up the hydraulic situation. Let me show you that first and foremost, I guess. Nice, clean. I took off every one, cleaned them all, dismantled this whole gearbox, cleaned it all out. Got under here, still have a little bit of a drip, but it's not like it was. But I've cleaned it up and I can see where everything's coming from, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the Lucas now and put more hydraulic fluid in, because I was catching heck trying to get this one here back on. Come to find out, my ignorant behind After following the line, I realized what was going on. I had to bleed out some, I let it bleed out a little bit from here and here, and that let the air out. And then from there, after I put everything back together, this thing, I mean, is moving like a champ. All right, look at that there. Now she's going. First, it wouldn't do that. In order to get it to go down, I would have to I used to have to just tap, tap, tap until I got air, until I got the fluid to go. And I guess I'm now realizing what was going on was a bubble or something in the airline. So now I can go down and it actually goes. Look at that. Look at that. So let me go ahead and get some more fluid back into it and load up some of that Lucas. All right, so after that, I'm gonna go ahead and grease everything up now. Now, at least that I got the right gun for my grease. Let's see what we can do now, boy. All right, let's give it a go. Oh, I can feel that. Wow. Purring like a kitten. Oil changed, all these joints greased up, oiled up. Found some way down there, found some underneath. I've been finding them everywhere. But the good thing on this, honestly, is that I'm learning this tractor upside down. I mean, inside out, upside down. I'm not seeing the leak. I'm gonna wait for that one before I say anything too much, because I'll go to get to work and it'll be leaking. But other than that, everything's shined up, oiled up. Just gotta clean that there mess up. That's where the old leak used to be. Well, that's where things would leak, so it get nice and muddy. So I'm about to clean that up real quick and get my behind back to work. Right, baby? And of course, my little watchman is here. Always somewhere in the cut watching me. Actually, it's so much more quieter than when we first got it. So there's no telling when this guy did an oil change or any kind of lubing or oiling or anything to this. Actually, here, look at the oil. I gotta get it disposed of. That's pitch black marble. All right, well, enough of that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Till next time.